Warning: the following show features constructive opinions performed either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. The views expressed are ours and may differ from views of any other entity. Accordingly, the Tim Zabriskie Show and the producers must insist that no one recreate or reenact any conversation or activity performed on the show.
Can't finish the show in just one sitting? No problem. Listen to this and past episodes of the Tim Zabriskie Show on demand on all major podcasting networks, including Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, and the iHeartRadio app. It's perfect for the ride home.
Share this podcast.
Seen enough. He's standing up. Kid Mitchell up top. Shooting star cross.
How's everybody doing? Wow. Oh, yeah. We're having a good time, right? Oh, my gosh. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tim Zabriskie Show. I'm your host, Tim Zabriskie. All right, so this isn't like a real long gaming sort of stream or anything like that. I just want to tell a story and talk about this this little issue that I've had for probably 2 months, and I've literally done everything I could to fix it. So this video here is exclusive to YouTube. Just wanted to get something out here and kind of talk about this because I can't seem to find anything else on it. Obviously, I stream a bunch. I use Xsplit. I have the lifetime membership because I like to do the multi-streaming. I have a dedicated streaming computer, which has an i7, what does it say there? 7700K. I don't know what the fuck all of that means. I know that that's all speed and shit like that. And then I also have a GTX 1080 in that. And that's just my dedicated streaming computer, right? And then when I do all my gaming for all the wrestling games and Red Dead and all that fun stuff, like, subscribe, and share if you haven't done so already. I use a computer with it's got the 3090 RT. That's an RTX, right? I think. I don't fucking know. Whatever. It's got that one's got 32 gigs of RAM. This computer here, all of a sudden, about 2 months ago, and I only use this for Xsplit to actually output my stream. But what it was doing was because I have 2 Logitech Brios hooked up. I know I'm a basic bitch, right? I got all this fucking shit. But the Logitech Brio here, after a little while, this camera would start flickering. It would start going like this, and then if I didn't reset it after a while, the whole program just froze. And at the same time as this happening, I did updates to the computer through Windows Update. What else? I don't know. I just thought that there was some sort of setting that just got reset. I updated all the power settings in the device manager. What else did I fucking do? I reset the paging file. I literally went through every single fucking thing that I could have gone through, right? And no matter what, this thing just kept stuttering. Now I know that they're in actual Xsplit, and let me see if I can real quickly just set up a scene here for everybody. That way we can kind of take a look at everything here together. I'm doing this on the fly here, so let me just add a source desktop capture. Then here we go, right? So here's my actual desktop here. Let me just add this camera here that I'm using as well. All right, so no, I want to do it this way. So anyway, so on the actual scene that I use for what's it called fucking to do the streaming and everything like that. This is the actual output that you see. This is the second monitor of on the main computer here, and then obviously the game would be in the background and everything like that. But to show you, so eventually this here would just start flickering like this. I kind of started thinking to myself, oh, is that because the camera itself, the settings in the camera, are they trying to go back to 720 by 90 frames per second? I literally couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. So none of it was making sense to me at all. So then what I ended up doing here was at the very end of this, with total frustration, I'm telling you, I went to the BIOS, I tried to fuck with the speed of the PCIe settings, because the PCIe card is what the Avermedia 4K 60 fucking turns into. And even up here in actual Xsplit itself, what I was doing was I was going to the settings here, and then fucking with this here for the video processing. Now, anywhere, I don't even know if it's even online anymore. It used to say that for the actual video processing here, right, you would want to make that you would want to keep that as preferred as CPU, because then it's going to pull the information from the actual PCIe card once you set your source right here into Xsplit, right? So you would go to capture card, and then you would actually choose the Avermedia, and then here we go. This is the desktop of the first computer, right? But after so much fucking trial and error, I'm literally telling you, 2 months, I went and bought new RAM for just this streaming computer, because I thought that maybe something fucking happened there and it was antiquated. I have 32 gigs now, just fucking chilling in my computer toolbox, right? But because I went and bought a 64 pair of RAM at the 2600, and overclocks to 36, but I couldn't get that to work, et cetera, et cetera. It doesn't fucking matter, right? Because all I had to end up doing here was opening up the ReCentral program that comes with the Avermedia GC573 4K 60 capture card. And just having that on in the background was enough just to make it appear here, with having the preferred GPU for video processing setting over here as well, be able to go. So in my brain, and I could very well be wrong, comment this in the comments below. So the video processing mode handles not only any of the videos that you play, like when we started the stream here, how I had that whole playlist of all the videos and everything like that. It handles all of those, plus it handles all the cameras here. So that's why the camera hasn't fucked up at all. And then I don't know if just by keeping this program up here with the ReCentral, if that's enough for it to just kind of run on its own, because I still had picked up the actual source here, as you see, right within Xsplit. And if you also notice here now too, like 40%, 37%, that's really not that bad for the GPU usage, still at 11 and 23. Now, the most complicated part of all of this here, right, was that the CPU usage was the same. It would just make the camera go like this, which it's not doing now. It's totally acting fine. And even if I stream to the other one, because I also was thinking, it's obviously two Logitech Brios. They're pretty, oh, is it messing up now? Am I doing too much? It's really not even that bad, though. because it's not like what it was before. So, and even if I have to, and you know what, this one also was on like the low power mode settings there too. So even if I reset this here as well, hit that again and go back, but I still don't even think that it's going to be that bad now. Like I just took off the low power mode settings because that was another thing that I tried to fuck with there too. But look, it's, so even now it's just even artifacting a little bit. So again, the stream is a fucking bust as well now too. Like I don't understand what the big issue is here, you know? It literally was just working fine for a very long time there. The only other thing that I can think of at this point here is just bringing it back down. Is just bringing it back down to, oh, are we good? You just kind of have to just set everything and then fucking forget it. Because now it's working fine, you know? Or is it? It's just frustrating. So that's the best solution that I have here thus far, is to have Xsplit itself on GPU for the video processing and just having the recentral up in the background. That's what does it. You know, making that smaller and then taking it from there. Because again, if we go back to this here, looks good. Looks good, right? And yeah, let's go back. Let's check this out here again. You know, there's another article that says it has to do with those actual file types that messes it up. But again, it's like, this is the best that it's been, for sure. So I think that because I started touching it and bringing it up and just messing with this and that, it started to, you know, get all weird and everything like that. But again, if you set it and you don't fucking touch it, because I also before went all the way upstairs, you know, grabbed a bunch of food and stuff like that, and just let this fucking gimmick go for a little while, and then it was fine. I don't know if it's just because I touched it on that one instance. So you kind of just have to set it and then don't touch it, do everything through the Stream Deck, and take it from there. But I hope this video helped. I know that like it maybe didn't even help anybody because, you know, I touched everything and then messed it up. But again, it's just finicky. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share if you found this any sort of helpful or anything like that. But if I don't see you, catch me outside. How about that? Take care. Bye bye.